Listen, if you really want your true power, first you need to understand the beast hiding inside you, your sexual shadow. Carl Jung said, "The things you deny control you. Your sexual shadow, that dark side of your masculinity that you hide, but it controls you. If you ignore it, it will become your biggest enemy." Look, sexuality isn't just about hormones or lust. It's a part of your life energy that stays hidden until you accept it. Jung talked about the shadow, the part of yourself you refuse to accept, your sexual shadow. It's a dark energy that can either be your greatest power or your downfall. If you don't understand and control it, it will destroy your life. Part 1. Sexual shadow. Jung's concept. Jung says, everyone has a shadow inside. A part you suppress because society, religion, upbringing told you to. And sexual shadow is the most dangerous kind. Your suppressed sexuality, dark desires, fantasies, urges you refuse to face. Understand this. This is your true self that you're ignoring. That beast you talk about inside, that's your sexual shadow. When you don't try to understand it, it stays hidden in your subconscious and controls your life without your permission. It lives in the part of your mind where you repress your emotions and urges, but silently, it breaks you down. Part 2. The toxicity of sexual shadow. When it goes out of control, when you deny your sexual shadow, it brings addiction, obsessive lust, jealousy, emotional explosions, toxic relationships into your life. That beast inside you, when unleashed without control, destroys you, your family, everything. Why? Because you fear your shadow. You ignore it. This shadow weakens you emotionally and makes your decisions irrational. You start making your most important choices, driven by uncontrolled urges, without thinking. Part 3. How your sexual shadow affects your life. If you keep suppressing your sexual shadow, it blocks your true masculinity. It hides your confidence, traps you in insecurities, fears, emotional confusion. You show distrust, possessiveness, emotional manipulation in your relationships. The biggest loss? You distance yourself from your true self. Instead of fighting the beast inside, you ignore it, and it becomes a monster. Part 4. Why facing your sexual shadow is essential. Jung said, the things you deny control you. If you ignore the dark parts of your sexuality, they will manipulate your decisions. Only by facing your shadow can you gain true power. Accept your real desires, fantasies, and urges without guilt. Only then can you tame your beast. Part 5. How to control your sexual shadow. Listen carefully. How to take control of your sexual shadow. First, be honest. Accept your darkest desires without shame. Practice meditation and self-awareness. Observe your emotions without judgment daily. Express your sexuality healthily. Channel energy into fitness, art, writing. Be transparent in relationships. Openly discuss boundaries and desires. And if needed, seek professional help. There's no shame in that. Part 6. Embracing your sexual shadow. The source of power. Jung says, understanding and embracing your shadow is the true journey of self-discovery. Make your sexual shadow your friend. When you control your beast, you become the master of your life. Your confidence doubles. You bow to no one. Your sexuality becomes a weapon, making your personality stronger. Part 7. The brutal truth. If you ignore your shadow, listen up. If you ignore your sexual shadow, it will take over your mind and weaken your decisions. You will keep repeating the same mistakes, get stuck in toxic relationships, and lose your masculinity or femininity. Not facing your shadow means destroying yourself. So here's the deal. If you want your true power, stop running from your sexual shadow. Jung's greatest lesson: understand your beast, accept it, and make it your ally. Become the master of your life, or else you'll become the prey of your own shadow.